What's up, everybody? You know what time it is. It's Fat Cracker here. It's time to get cooking. What we got today, Big Boy Breakfast Part 2. Different kind of breakfast I like to eat. I'm going to cook it up, show you what it's about, and we'll get to it. All right, everybody. So we got our pan heating up. I got a little dollop of butter in there, about a tablespoon of butter. Not using a whole stick this week. Had some people comment about that. And one individual kind of got me laughing, asked me how I was still alive. Well, here I am again doing a little video, alive and kicking, using butter, but not a whole stick. I'm not cooking 2 steaks. So we got that cooked up. The reason I use the butter is right now I'm going to add a pound of Jimmy Dean country sausage, mild. Get it in there and start breaking it down. Let it fry. The reason I put the butter in there is that gives that sausage that nice brown, crisp taste if you fry it long enough. And I like it to have that little crisp taste. That's the way I was brought up. It was fried, it was brown, nice dark brown, crusted. So we're going to try to cook it down that way today. Put my package away there. So we get this sausage browned out and crumbled up. Cook it up real good. Then we'll add the next ingredient to this. It's quick and easy. Ain't real hard. And I'm not going to eat all this today. I'm going to eat a little bit, but this is enough to make for a couple of days. Even if I have my whole family eat it, we could probably eat it for 2 days. So, all right, we'll get this cooking down and we'll come back when we add the next ingredient. All right, well, that's about as brown as we're going to get it. It's starting to stick to the pan. I don't know if anybody ever noticed this, but back in the day when we cooked sausage, it used to get that nice dark crust on it quick. Now it's like something that's especially store-bought. If I had my own fresh made, it might be different, but store-bought, it don't really cook up like it used to. I remember growing up. My family used to get sausage from a little place in North Carolina, Pikeville, North Carolina, called the Hutter Pork Center. We get country sausage, sausage links. That's some of the best sausage you could eat, even to this day. I haven't been up there in a while. I might need to take a trip and get some. All right, we got this. We got our heat turned down. Get that mixed around a little bit more. Now, what I'm adding next is a dozen straight out the coop eggs mixed up, scrambled up, a little bit of heavy whipping cream in there, and some Tony Chacherones, and a little bit of seasoning to it. We'll mix that in there, get that bowl cleaned out, set it to the side here, and then we'll start moving these eggs around and mixing everything together. This won't take long at all. You just keep moving it around, letting the eggs get cooked in. We'll cook them in and get them done. Come across, scrape it off the side of the pan. Keep it moving. Turn that burner down a little bit more. On the side, try to get everything off. The more I go, I add to it. Cook these eggs in. Stir them around. Now you can add other things, peppers, onions, and all that to it. I'm just doing it basic today because of how I'm going to eat it. I don't need all that. Because when I get it down and get it ready to eat, I'm going to add to it. All right, our eggs are cooking up real good. They're about done. So at this point, we're going to add some triple cheddar cheese to it, which is white cheddar, sharp cheddar, and mild cheddar. Mix that in there, get that cheese in there. 2 big handfuls. Mix it around. And then at this point, I'll turn the heat off and just let the heat from the food and the pan melt that cheese in. Make sure we get all that goodness off the side of the pan mixed in. That one piece of cheese got away from me. All right, everything right there, pretty much done. We'll set it over here to the side, let it cool a little bit, and then we'll get to making our breakfast. All right, so here we are. This is how I'm going to eat this today. When I grew up, it was normally that and biscuits or toast. I kind of throw a trip to it. It's ever since I had a McDonald's breakfast burrito, this has kind of been my go-to thing when I make it at home. So I'll take a tablespoon of this, put it down. We might go about another tablespoon or half a tablespoon. Put it all there. Put our spoon in the bowl, move it out of the way. And then I'll come around. Now, if anybody loves salsa down here, Mateo's Gourmet Salsa, I like the medium hatch chili. That's some good stuff right there. Get a teaspoon of this. Run it down inside, but hell, we'll go 2 teaspoons. Put that on the lid over here. And then I got Valentine Mexican hot sauce. That's got good flavor. I add it down the side of it, sprinkle it across there. And what we'll do is we'll fold it up, roll it up. I'm not an expert, so feel free to tell me I'm doing it wrong, and I'll take your advice on how to do it right. Roll that up, and we'll make us a couple of those homemade breakfast burritos. All right, everybody. That's going to be my big boy breakfast today. Probably do about 4 or 5 of those, and then go out and start doing some yard work. But this is another good breakfast coming from Fat Cracker. And remember, guys, if you ain't trying, you ain't making it, bud. Keep cooking, keep eating, and everybody have a good one. See you next video.